Did Jesus use the toilet before being crucified, or did he let it rip and poop all over the cross in front of a live audience with poo logs rolling down his leg as he hung in the noon sun?
The answer to that is yes, but it's only contained in the Gnostic Gospels. The Council of Nicaea, circa 400 AD, censored that from the what we now consider to be the New Testament.
I agree with that. Something very funny about referring to an execution crowd as a live audience.
Very similar to a podcast.
He's bombing out there. He's shit everywhere.
Hey, did you guys hear about the Messiah up in Golgotha the other day? Yeah, they killed the Son of God. No, I'm talking he shit himself like crazy.
It was falling down the cross.
We're talking about poo logs rolling down his legs.
Jimmy Clary says, "Don't you think he's suffered enough?"
Let him go. It's a massacre.
I feel like this is like one of those things you hear when you're a kid, like, hey, did you know that if you die, you shit yourself? Or if you get shot, you shit yourself. And it's just one of those things that, like, I assume is probably true, but it's haunted me ever since then. Not so much the thought of being shot, but the thought of shitting my pants in addition to that.
Yeah.
Or like being crucified and also evacuating my bowels.
It would suck to
that
shit
would
yourself.
suck. I would just say, I'm going to go on a limb here and just say, not a fan of that. No thanks, not for me.
Now, Will, we have a live audience here, and we do have a cross.
And we're putting Will on the cross tonight.
It is accomplished.
These Bernie bros.
Father, take this cup from my lips. Actually, if I could get a cup of beer on stage, is that possible?
Yeah,
All right.
I think so.
Anyway, we are going to crucify you on a cross.
I mean, can I get a beer first? That's all.
Beer and then torture and murder.
His final view.
I want to make sure at least I piss myself as my lungs collapse over the next 3 days.
Look at his poo log.
Anonymous says, from what limited knowledge of executions I have, I'm led to believe pooping upon execution is a normal bodily function. Now, whether he defecated prior to his death, I do not know. I do have a strong suspicion that buckets were not such a handy thing at the time.
What are you talking? It was the Roman Empire. Of course they had fucking buckets. How do you think they built the Colosseum with no buckets?
Yeah.
Could approach a river and make a bridge in an hour, but buckets were not doable.
So this guy says, who knows, I guess.
This was actually the event that caused them to invent the bucket. They were like, these logs are everywhere in the noon sun.
I like this guy's answer. He says, he probably was given a bathroom break before the crucifixion. The Romans were a noble people, and nothing if not gracious and accommodating.
Wait, so right before they whipped the flesh off this back, they were like, hey, buddy, just, if you need to use the bathroom, it's going to be a while until you can stop again, so...
We're not animals.
It's like, your parents before you go on a long car ride. They're like, I swear to God, if you don't pee before this crucifixion. Thank you. Thank you.
We're beard up.
I just like this guy that he's a Roman defender.
The Praetorian has logged on.
They were a noble, classy people. And who just sometimes happen to crucify hundreds of people at one time.
King of the Jews.
What was that voice?
It's Donald Trump, but he's also being crucified.
Okay, sure. I like that this guy says, the fact that you asked this question shows that you're as ignorant as you are stupid.
Come on.
Wow.
Boo this
Basically,
man.
I suggest you read history of the. I suggest you read about the history of the first century lives. Oh wait, do you even know how to read? Wait a second, like people shat in the first century AD. I don't. Wait, read up on the history of how shitting worked throughout history.
I guess just if anyone's confused, shitting the whole time. The whole time they're shitting.
I think so. I think that's right.
All the way back to the fish with legs.
This guy's so angry in all of his things. So many capital letters and everything. No one likes when I click on anyone's profile here.
So this guy's a big religion fan.
Yes.
Yeah. All right.
He loves this stuff. He knows about faith. He knows about U.S. Army. He lives in Arizona. He
What else is
graduated
there
in
to know?
2012.
Chemical, biological, radiological, and nuclear specialist. How do you know you're experiencing a false moral dilemma? That's what logistics and supply chain management's for.
Oh my God, this man has killed someone, and he's smiling about it.